Well, we're going to get hyped all right. It's Dust 2, Vitality taking on Faze, and already things are off to a pretty rip-roaring start. The tunnels crunch, and Vitality actually end up winning that out. That's a very convincing defense of that lower and upper tunnels push. They managed to win it out in a 3-on-2. And now they've got real estate in the B site.
Oh, Karrigan's going through. Oh, he 180s as Brokey, who got the kill from mid. Karrigan's not waiting for anyone. 2-on-1 now. Shut out is Magis. He's trying to get another pistol clutch, and he can't do it. Karrigan, that's...
Хочешь поднять бабла? Заходи на AppX. Тебе на выбор предоставлены множество игр. Краш, слоты, кости, кейсы, минер. Эти иксы взорвут твою голову. Наши режимы дают нереальный профит, и это только вершина айсберга. Играй в свои любимые режимы, поднимай бабла и забирай плюсом турниры. Играй в игры и крути рулетку каждые 15 минут бесплатно. Получи бесплатный баланс с этим промокодом. И помни, кто не рискует, тот не выигрывает.
It's like this idea that when you are confident from the offset, when things just feel like they're going right and you're getting away with being cheeky, that maybe like bolsters the old confidence.
Yeah, I think confidence is like one of the biggest things in Counter-Strike. Like it breaks and changes every game. And you could just see, like Karrigan is that guy who just doesn't care sometimes, and it works. He's just running in, random timing. It was good.
You get much of that against you in your game, him?
Yeah, against us Karrigan was also crazy, but he catched us for sure off guard sometimes.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Right, so look, we got Vitality with this force buy, kind of slipping and sliding their way up long. Dupree with the scout, often the guy to pick that up. And he's looking for this little opener in towards A. Karrigan, ballsy position already. I just want to throw that out there. I love the alpha mindset of playing top box for the close peek.
He's naffing it, Harry. He's naffing it. But not forever. Could be a flash ready. He doesn't know how close they are on the corner. Vitality are going to alert them though. Smokes come down. Crosses in, and Karrigan's going back for more. No.
Lovely opener. Falling back into the site. He is getting run down. Might need a bit of a help here as the molly forces him into the open. Still, he's making it look like this was all by design. Little double kill out of Karrigan in the site hold. Zaiwu responds with one, but there's a boost that looks like it's going to get thrown in. They're boosting in the smoke. Oh my god, Brokey is in the site with them. Flicking down, he's good for the double. Masterful from Brokey, and it's left to Dupree. Now they want to try and flush him out so he can't just watch this bomb forever. They're pressuring him, and he's going to be hard pressed to play into this one. The full 10-second stick is already happening. Dupree just praying that any of these bullets would connect.
Sax would have hit that.
I hope so. But this is actually a super important round to win, especially when the T's get a plant in the pistol round. Like the guns you have are superior. You have sometimes more utility than the CTs, so this is like a deal breaker round. And Brokey just coming in with the big play there, getting boosted on the side through the smoke.
Dude, that was gnarly as well. The smoke let down Vitality. They were trying to cover the cat side, but yeah, it kind of trapped and didn't it. Rob's going lower. Aggressive start. He's got the MP9, and they've brought back in, at least on Masuta, 1 AK to rule them all, and that's a lovely shot for Dupree. Get the scout out of his hands and a deagle instead, and he does the work. 5-on-4 Vitality. What do you do here?
Yeah, so Vitality will probably just chill right now. They got the entry. They probably know that they have some room on the map, and they will just group up now. They have the man advantage. If they trade smart now and take some area, maybe on long it looks like, then they have a really good chance in a round with the hero AK. But Faze is pretty ready. They're like 2 stacking on long, and they were 3, but someone is taking some mid control now. So it's like a really open round right now.
Yeah, this little mid creep. I wonder if Brokey's going to spot it. He looks really curious. Info play's got to get made if Brokey... Oh, this gets a little awkward. He regains some control there and at least go... Oh, no. Sorry, Karrigan. That sucks. Dupree, nothing grosser than sitting on that side of the long doors for that long. Collects his free kill. Now we get into this awkward 2-on-2. You're never really sure where to put your pieces here, right? You saw players going mid. You know,
E-key.
Oh, dude, the E button, it's hell on earth, isn't it? Yeah, he was like, screw it. If I die to this, I die to this. I'll just get the AK. But he does join his teammate on the catwalk. Inside of this A site, it's Rain, right? Waiting. While this has happened, Twist has cleared out the upper tunnel. So at this point, Rain hears this util coming over, and he knows they're coming down cat. Both players to find. He's tucked in. They're deep in the site, and he wasn't ready for just how fast Magisk was there on the MP9. Already pushed in. It's going to be left to Twists in the clutch. Vitality might be about to win this third force in a row. Unless Twist could do something surprising. They swing him together. That looked like a little countdown to me. You know, when you get in those 2v1s, they go, all right, peak on 3. 1, 2, 3. They swing him together, and they get the round over the line. It all starts with this kill from Dupree in tunnels.
Yeah, Brokey really made an effort there to save the round, to get back into the round. But if you're in a 2-on-2 on the CT side, the T's can just, like, they can go everywhere. They had like 1 on B and 1 on A, and the T's, they have the whole map. They can come short, long, B. It's just so hard to play. And yeah, they made it work.
Yeah, we had even a flank through upper tunnels for Twist. He got the info for Rain, but kind of butchered the hole, didn't he? They walked right by him. Now, just a full eco. Faze, hold on. Rain with the deagle, otherwise nothing. Couple of flashes to re-aggress on long later. But Vitality in no hurry. They already got paid off for holding those long doors last round. They're going to go slow again. Crawling up catwalk. And these are always the worst, especially when Faze are hearing smokes in the B site. It's only the dribble smoke on the end of tunnels, but every second that passes that you see no one, you get more scared. The Vitality are going elsewhere. They're not. Bombs up cat. Apex has been spotted and dropped. It's a good flash to follow up. Karrigan, can he get the gun? Second flash is fantastic.
no.
And a missed shot from Zywoo. Don't get eco'd. Not like this. Another headshot and a 4-on-2. It's falling apart.
Karrigan's run in and grabbed the AWP, gotten out of there. He's trying to get more guns. Brokey's swinging lower. It's a lot of damage to Magisk. Oh my goodness, this was a full USP round. Well, there was that one deagle, but it barely even plays into it. And Magisk now so fixated on fighting forwards, won't even begin to consider this wrap through long. Both players on the angle, they know one shot's all it's going to take, and there's the closer. Karrigan's going to do it to them. 2 in the round from him, 2 for Rops, and they steal it with full USPs. That is madness.
Ouch.
Well, so what does that round do to the confidence? You said, Slacks. The confidence is very, very important in CS. When you get full USP code, is that a bit of a tilter?
Yeah, especially if you look at Vitality's money, they did not only get eco, they have to have eco themselves now, and they're not going to have a great buy with everything in the next round. So this is like, instead of being up, instead of a 2-2 now, they lost like 2 rounds right in a row.
I mean, they bought the AWP into the eco as well, right? That's just such a risk. And usually it doesn't matter, right? Usually the rifles just swoop it up, but when it doesn't, well, that's the result. Faze now double AWPing, even a scope on Karrigan, but not for long. We saw the AUG come out at the end of last map, however, didn't play into it. They have a kill, and they have a gun already on Magist. They're going to double it, grab that AUG off the ground. Brokey, a missed shot, but Vitality with no utility don't want to commit into this AWP, not yet at least.
The Pre really is in a really good position here. Like, if the T's got long and you get a lurker into short, which is super hard and super risky, if you actually get there, it's incredibly hard for the CTs to play, because you need your manpower if the teams commit on the side, but you always have to have an eye on short. But sometimes it's just the mid guy who is watching it and they have good timing, like the Pre had here. It's gonna be super hard.
So Brokey has to win this fight. Oh, that's bad. He goes back. I don't know how he gets away with a second shot there. Was about to take a third. Magisk and Masuta, up they go. And now to their deaths. The nade's going to close it. Okay, so that's 4 for Faze. I mean, dude, it kind of looked like something was about to come together there for Vitality, but just a second too long spent fighting Brokey, letting him get that one shot off. Imagine how different that round would have been if he didn't get anything done from that position. Suddenly, they've got the AWP, they've got this kind of momentum up the catwalk. And like you were saying, Slacks, you know, it would have been hard pressed for those players actually in the site to do much about it, what without them having to consider long as well. Oh, not the ideal start for Vitality, but still time to turn this around at least. It's an upper tunnels play for the bulk of them. Looking like they wanted to go B, however, Twists has deterred them with that smoke.
Yeah, we just saw Robs try and throw himself up mid. They didn't even stop him. He gets to double back, even blinded, and escapes through the door. Rain, that could be a nice nade. tags up 2. Vitality crawl out mid late, still getting pressured by utility from Faze. Gotta worry about everything. Rob's playing anti-flash, the orb covering his back, and Vitality are in no hurry.
Faze really has a really good setup against mid now. They will probably try to fight it. Okay, they actually decided to not do it.
Don't always want to be the aggressor, don't always want to be starting off. See what Vitality do, let them burn their util. They're sneaking out long, that's quite the angle, you're never clearing that one. Free kill for Karrigan. And Vitality, they're even getting crunched from upper. Turning around his twist, checking the corner, gets him killed. Magiska's holding on, there's still an orb. Where there's one, there's often two. And Magiska's ready for the re-aggro. It won't happen though, instead they go cat.
Oh, I wonder if Apex is going to attempt this jump into CT. Looks like it. ZywOo lining up the flash to let it happen, and Apex makes it down, but Rops was ready for it. Oh, Brokey gets caught trying to watch mid. At least Rops reclaims one of these frags through the smoke. That's given FaZe a reason to give this round a go. You know, if this fell like in some 3-on-3 retake at B, they could have justified saving with them being so far removed. Now they're interested, now they're invested. I want to see if they can get this one past Vitality. Bomb down. ZywOo with the AK, Magisk on the orb, needs to win this fight at tunnels, and the flash does not connect. It's a freebie for Magisk, and he goes on to get it over the line. 4 in the round from the man, and a second on the board for Vitality.
This flash was actually super unlucky. You always have to flash high just because of the box. It was right under the box, so it didn't blind the orb on the second. So it was, unfortunate for Robs.
Yeah, with that flash landing, very different round suddenly. FaZe fall in a 3-on-2 retake favored, but yeah, good awareness. That's definitely a comp for you from your team as well, right? FaZe see the utils coming out on cat. Very common to see Apex do those spawn drops as well, and Robs doesn't fall for it. But the round will be won by Vitality, and FaZe's money on the rocks now.
I'd love to know, from your POV, the changes to Dust 2 have obviously been a thing for a while now. Can you give me an idea, like some of the options it's opened up to CT sides now that you can kind of work middle a little easier?
Yeah, so I think the strongest threat, which you can only prevent by the boost in Suicide, is if you have the 2 top spawns rushing lower, because you will meet as soon as the T's end. Like if they don't have the best spawn, you will meet them exactly when they run into tunnels. So you have insane duels and will catch people off guard most of the times, or it's just a good fight and you have like the whole area, or you just have some setups with somebody in lower and short, and then there's like so much you can do right now. But Vitality and FaZe, both of them are teams who play kinda like old Dust most of the time, so you don't see them playing too many aggressive things. I think the only one who does a little bit on the FaZe side is Robs, who likes to play with his orb sometimes when he will pull it off, but usually they're not the aggressors on the CT side too much.
Yeah, we have that second AWP as well for Robs. He's back plat B, no armor, so wants to play a headshot angle. Flash out mid, and it's perfect. Rain was perched on the box, not for long. Vitality get a 5-on-4 and they disengaged, not committing to any setup. They're just happy with a kill. Karrigan can't push long. He's already been punished for this before, so he's just tucked in close. Vitality might re-aggress late instead. The question is, what flash should they throw? Is it going to be one for the close corner, or are they throwing it high? If that's the case, Karrigan might be able to dodge it. Corner smoke first. Karrigan not blinded by that flash. He's waiting for the perfect time to strike, and they won't check it. The spacing's not there. The second man in being the AWP, who can't trade. Karrigan escapes back to the pit. There's only 30 seconds. A bomb has to reroute. It's going catwalk instead.
Yeah, this gets a little bit awkward now. Rops winning one of these mid-fights could be huge, but the bomb's been able to get past, dodging the AWP in mid and joining the catwalk push. Twists set up at ramp. He's also got Brokey ready to swing out Goose. Karrigan's attempting to pull the attention away. Brokey nails that shot, and Twist is here to back him up every single step of the way. That was a lovely staggered defense there out of the FaZe clan, right? Aware that they've shut down the long component. Also, he touched upon the spacing at long. That kind of feels like it's, playing into this idea that they have double AWPs. You don't want to get collateraled in the long doors. Instead, though, it actually ends up kind of being the perfect spacing for an MP9 to get away with one and then just get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's always, if the AWP is the second guy, it's hard to trade, especially in a close quarter combat like the long doors. So you have a hard time trading there.
Oh, money's gone, and they're going fast. Fight a right up catwalk instead. Rain's there to receive, and he almost gets a third. 2 will do, and the AWP shuts the round out. It's only Dupree, long way away in lower. And Faze should just be an easy 6th. Dupree Deagle though. Not today. Wall banged out by Twist, and Faze are in control right now. It's a good start to Dust 2. You know, it shouldn't be hugely shocking to see Faze take away Mirage. What do you think the chances are for a 2-0 in the series, Lax?
I think we can't tell too much about this map yet, but Vitality lost a full eco, so I hope their mental game is still strong. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a 2-0, but let's hope for a good match so we can see map 3.
Yeah, exactly that.
I like that, dude. No, that's the mentality, right? Everyone doesn't get it. When you give predictions and you say like a 2-0, not you like ripping on one team. You would love it to be an exciting 3-mapper.
They're going.
Here we are, in towards B.
Molly churning them.
Twist as well, even dropping flashes to complicate matters. Really did just split that push in 2. Robs is putting on a masterclass right now. On for the ace. Go forth, get your fortune. Dupree ruins it. Ruins that moment.
Why is the 5th always the hardest?
Yeah, Robs also had a 4K versus us and we denied him the ace.
Nice.
Oh, it's a good feeling, right? Can Dupree do any more, though, than denying aces? He would love a round of his own here. Has the bomb, at least. Right now, you know, plenty of time. That's like the one thing on his side. It's just how tricky can he get with this? Trying to go quiet, trying to hide. Problem is, FaZe have got the tunnels, so they know he's still in B, and they're willing to wait this one down.
Yeah, it's actually unfortunate that Kerrigan has him locked down. Otherwise, he could like play the time and make them scared that they have to respect the flank or him going back. But like this, there's no way he can win this round.
Yeah, a couple of smokes are available on the ground, maybe to cut off the door. But you know, the second you're getting that bomb plant in, FaZe are throwing themselves through that window. Not allowed today. 5 kills from Orbs though. Lovely round for Robs. Look at these kills. Even that first one over the top of the barrel, top mid. Tasty stuff. And yeah, you can't always ace, but you can try. 7 rounds for FaZe. It's coming together, especially in such an important game as well. Obviously, you picked up your first dub today. Getting a map over Outsiders. What was that like?
Yeah, like it's been really frustrating to play here, to be honest, because we are just not winning anything, and especially for me individually, it's not going too great. But at least we could win one map today.
Yeah, group of death, right?
Yeah.
Group of death. You have come in. Like, you haven't even got the excuse of, like, if you were in Group A, you know, oh, everyone's got stand-ins. Oh, they have their in-game leaders. Oh, what are these rosters? You're in the literal group of death. Respect for showing up and putting up a bunch of double-digit games anyway.
Thanks.
Not easy, though. Oh, not for Kerrigan either, but gets the reload off and shuts out the round. Maybe another ace attempt, but he's a long way away.
Will he try, though, with 20 HP? Playbook Counter-Strike, he would not be allowed to go now.
But he's going.
It's all about the confidence.
Kerrigan's full of it. Maybe too much.
Plus, you know, like for an IGL, Kerrigan is someone who's very much willing to go against the rules of CS, you know? Like, so he's going to go...
him get it. Oh, you know, they were all playing mid, man. They were letting him go catwalk first. I believed.
Dude, this is really building to be a pretty dominant scoreline, though. Things feel like they need to change soon for Vitality, or else, you know, FaZe might just build up to a point where this is already too far gone, right? That was kind of the vibe that Mirage gave us. It was like, even though Vitality were able to get a 5-round half, all it took was like those like 1 or 2 swing rounds that break your opponent's money, and suddenly, you know, it felt like the FaZe victory was assured. You really hope that doesn't happen here. I want to see more from ZywOo, really.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we've said AWP's playground, but right now, Rops and Brokey are dominating the scene with this double AWP setup.
What's a Raoul's classic here? You need a round, it's getting desperate, you got to buy your T side. What's he call?
So we have some long strats we really like to play. A lot of strats we have like the one where someone jumps out blue, which a lot of players play, or you have the way we just rush long with flashes and catch them off guard when they're trying to throw the nades. So that's what we would play.
They've gone for it. They've gone for a quick long. Gonna have to slow it down now, though. Give Magis some room on B. No one's aggressing, but I say that, and Twist is getting curious.
So this is a really good reaction, and what a lot of teams are doing. If you lose long, you kind of need to make some ground that you can't get flanked. And Twist got lower, so they have a really good position here. And they will probably sync it up with the upper push as well.
Mate, it was never even needed to sync it. Twist is just like, screw it, I'll go do it alone. Oh, that's good damage for Carrigan. Playing over the smokes again. Yeah. This is so ballsy. And they're all so low from the util. They're just getting shredded. Molly's burning them, nades tagging them. ZywOo all alone. Oh! My.
Smoke spam. I don't think he saw him. He's just shooting. That was a back turn there. They were about to block each other in the Molotov.
And that looked like one of those, like, like, you know when we had to watch CS TikToks at one time, Hugo, and it's like people just sat there full blind and then getting 4 knife kills. Looked like ZywOo is on his way to some sort of highlight moment. But Twist steals it all away. Steals all the glory, doesn't he? Hey, really nice response there to the A push. Like, they're cognizant that they're going up ramp, and so they just litter it with nades.
Would you call this trolling? MP7 in a buy round with 9k in the bank?
If he doesn't have a good plan. Okay, they have eco, so he wants to farm money.
I don't think he needs any more money, but I respect the attempt. Going through the long smoke. Carrigan,
I kind of like it.
I guess the benefit is you're not giving them
That's what I was going to say. Like, you give them an MP7 at long, it's like, oh no, look out. They might have to shoot us 14 times to get the kill.
And it's also like running through the corner smoke towards blue is a really good play. Usually it works a lot of times. If you get good flashes, you can kill the whole team there.
The flash has got Carrigan back though. Vitality do have an AK in this round, so going to put it on ZywOo's back and see what he can get done. Now they are boxed in. Masuuta's going to go back to check for Rops, and he is ready to go. 2 kills on Masuuta, not going to increase anytime soon. Rops, oh, does get tapped out by dupreeh. Now there's a chance, Vitality, even if they light commits along, they've thrown the seed of doubt into Faze's brain. It's going to be the full wrap as Magis stays here. If there is a smoke dropped, he can throw the full wall solo right now. That's going to keep Faze on the A site. They have no one in B right now.
They should be aware of it being a possibility, so I think he will soon have someone rotating over there. But maybe the double smoke will throw them off.
The timing of the smokes is separate, so you hope Faze realize, but right now B is free. Twist is cheating back though, good timing to check it. He's seen them come out the tunnels, 15 seconds, there's no faking now, and headshot on the spray. ZywOo doesn't make it in, dupreeh. Oh, does he stay or does he go? Can't stick it, Twist just headshots him again, and Faze are looking ridiculous, saving a deagle. Ouch.
That's brutal. Out of all the ways for that to go, that is very much the roughest. Magisk was never hoping to save. At a bare minimum, you wanted a plant, so he at least gets the money out of the round. Now he's got Deeg armor coming into this next one. That's going to hurt.
Hey, he could have gone back long. I hear there was an MP7 over there somewhere. You wanted something. Good awareness though, like you said, going back late for Faze. It would have been easy to, fall for it with 2 smokes, but maybe there's just one call coming out like that could be one player. Forced out long again for ZywOo. Needed that pick, can't get it. And going all the way back is broke. He won't offer up a 5-on-4. Long is taken at least, but Faze still have catwalk. They're back in lower. They keep pressing here. Rops is even AWPing it now. This is just madness. Easy peasy.
Vitality got long, but Faze has been playing super good ever since they don't have long, which was like many rounds, but they won every round. So I think they are fine with not having long right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been so willing to like battle for mid and then kind of lean into these like, I don't even want to call them short side retakes because normally the bomb isn't even going down. They just keep a lot of utility till the late round. They're chasing Brokey up Cat, but his one-man army just holds down the fort with this AWP, and then you go running into another one.
That's another round where 4 kills come through for Orbs immediately, right? Vitality, they're not even getting to play into this. It's just ZywOo, 1-on-5. He can pick Carrigan, but he can't win the round. 40 seconds in Faze. They're in top mid, they're in T-spawn, they're on the bomb. There's nowhere to go. ZywOo, deathmatch mode, and they check him, don't they? 5 kills from Orbs for Faze. What the hell are you supposed to do here?
Dude, this is meant to be Brokey versus Zywoo, like clash of two AWPing titans, but as we all expected, Rops is actually the best AWPer in the server right now. Madness.
Yeah, Vitality, they have a hard time here. If you get long control and you can't win long, rounds on long, then they're trying it now with going short after, but if you don't have long as a CT, you're gonna play around the short area and then they're gonna have a hard time, and so far it's not working at all for them.
So they probably need to do something about this annoying Rops guy down in lower, right? In fact, he's been getting away with this time and time again. Here he is. Rops. Yeah, there should be no excuse for no trade. And there's Dupree. No trades needed. Opens up the round with the SMG.
Yeah, a bit wide there for Rops. No chance to get out, even if he got that first kill. So there's a chance now. Orb's going to get given back to the legend of Zywoo, and he's looking for the B pick. There's a very tucked-in player in Rain. He is alone, though. Faze is still trying to fight for mid, pushing off at the catwalk after that Molotov, getting caught throwing nades. Karrigan catches Masuta blind. They won't kill him, but he's still stuck here, wasting their time. Meanwhile, pop out B. Masuta dies in middle. Rain, they don't clear him. There's a kill, doubled up, continues the spray, and Rain will put on 12 for Faze. This is domination. This is defeat for Vitality.
That must be an infuriating round, because it feels like you've done everything as right as you can. You know, you got that lower kill. You've kind of restricted their info. You've left a solo B hold with, you know, the AWP having to kind of float that mid control between B and middle, and then Rain just does this. Like, I don't know, those rounds always look like they're going to hurt the most, because it's not even like you really made a big misstep. It was just another player having an incredible moment.
I got to ask you, Slacks, who's been the hardest guy to AWP versus this event for you? Hard question.
Because usually most of the times the AWPers don't meet too much, because preparation-wise you know what the enemy AWPer is doing and the enemy AWPer knows what you're doing, so you don't meet too much most of the times. But from today, I think the one who abused us the most, maybe not me, but who abused us the most was James for sure.
Yeah, James like, classic.
That was a hard one today.
I knew he was an infuriating guy to play against.
He had like 6 deaths, 22 rounds in or something. It's so James.
Well, this is about to be a 13-2 for Faze Clan. My goodness, this might be a very fast 2-0 after all. Faze in pole position and showing no signs of slowing down. They've got a T-side coming up next. Can they put Vitality to bed?
One more. Dead. I'm close.
I have long.
One lower. Okay, Finn.
Nothing else on, guys.
Coming. Both short.
Okay, stay
One
there.
HP. Hold with me, Finn.
Go close short, he's low. He's going to you guys.
Yeah.
Nice!
Welcome back to the ESL Pro League. We are playing Dust 2. It's the CT side for Vitality, and maybe they will do the most heroic comeback I've seen in the last weeks and come back from a 2-13.
You've already cast a jinxed it. It's nice to see you're getting used to the mic, Slacks. You've already won this game for Faze. Welcome to reality. It's a beating right now, 13-2. And Vitality coming back, I hear. Let's see.
Yeah, we're all holding out hope that this can get a little more competitive, aren't we?
Not one expert. They ain't.
No, well...
They ready to rake it in right now.
Those are pretty one-sided, aren't they? Long control's been taken to open up the pistol, and it looks pretty standard, pretty simple, right? Just the smoke down at the cross, everyone moving in behind it. Just gonna have his work cut out for him. Apex does have supportive flashes, looking to go in and slow down the push. Masuta even swinging out on the back of those flashbangs is good for a couple of kills. However, Rain's made it interesting, doubling up. Still alive inside of the site. The bomb is dropped back at Car, so right now they need a bit of levity, and there it is. Karrigan and Rops will provide. Dupree's all alone in the 1-on-3, and the bomb's been regained control of. They're going to be able to slip it past him in middle. They're even dropping down to try and fight. It is full disrespect for FaZe. Well, Dupree. Why would I say it? Why would I say it?
Robs even hunts the kill in CT, even though Karrigan's about to flank Apex in the elevator. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. And FaZe are hunting you down. A 3-on-5 turned around. 2 kills from Masuta. And it falls on dead ears, doesn't it? 14 now for FaZe, and the end is nigh.
Yeah, FaZe did in the first round what Vitality couldn't do all half is win a round over long control. So they're starting off very good here.
Precedent already set. And it's times like these where, oh god, oh, they're going quick. No waiting around. Nade does do damage, but you can't take that at this point. You need more. 2 kills for FaZe already in. And yeah, Vitality have got to scramble rotates. Magiska's slipped out middle, and they don't know, but he's going for the lurker instead. Twist coming down through the tunnels. Magisk, and he's tucked in. The Deagle spam does it. But, oh, Collat with a scout. Dupree may have saved this round. Is it enough, though? Karrigan's up catwalk. They've lost sight of Apex. He's looking for a head. He can't find it. Molly just avoided by the early move. Magisk caught out on catwalk. Karrigan hunts him down, and Apex on 8 health in a 1-on-2.
I get this one. That one's free, but now Rain still to beat. Apex moving up the ramp side. Rain could get caught, but he flicks back just in time. 4 HP the difference, and that's 15 for FaZe. Oh dear.
Well, Sax, it's been a pleasure having you on. I'm sorry it has to end like this. The next season.
Oh, man. No, something I am kind of curious about, like when a game's this dominant, it's clear that FaZe are kind of throwing away like the usual ebb and flow, right? Everyone's kind of hunting, everyone's feeling it, everyone's taking a lot more aggression than maybe you normally would. Does that make it kind of even harder to come back at times? Because all the prep you've done, all the work that goes in, does it kind of go out the window when they're taking it this loose?
It can go either way, to be honest. Sometimes they're just overconfident and you actually have an easier way to coming back. They will maybe not play as clean for some rounds and you get some kills, get some round, and then you actually can do the comeback. But sometimes they're just so confident, and if you don't hit your shots, then it's just over.
Someone's got to start hitting, and ZywOo would be a prime candidate. He has brought it back to a 4-on-4. FaZe slow it down now. This is where Karrigan's saying, all right, boys, let's just win it. Let's just win it before it becomes a problem. And with Rops opening up B like that, he's drawing a pretty much full rotation out of Vitality. The bomb is still long. FaZe are keeping it pretty complex here while the B fake is sold to perfection. And there it is. It is a dominant 2-0 on Dust 2. FaZe lock it in. And on the back of that, they're still in the runnings for a top 3 finish. Yeah. Oh, lordy. FaZe look good, Hugo.
That's Vitality down, out, Harry. They can't do it. They are locked into bottom 3. It's a painful one. It hurts.